Hi guys, welcome to Night School, the playlist that's going to help you improve at Age of Empires 2. So we're looking at build orders as per usual. So as with every build order, you start off by making 2 houses with your starting villagers and then sending them over to sheep. And any new villagers that come out will go to sheep. So you've got 6 in total. So the build order we're looking at today is the Drush Archers build order. So if you're not sure what a Drush is, it stands for Dark Age Rush, which means that we're going to attack the enemy with militia, and then eventually in the feudal age we're going to transition into archers straight away pretty much. So it's quite I'd probably say it's an intermediate level build order and strategy, certainly a strategy that pro players seem to use quite a lot. And it is quite a tricky one to pull off in my opinion, but I'm not a pro. So the next villager to come out is going to go to wood. It's going to build a lumber camp, and the next 3 villagers to come out are also going to go to wood, giving us a total of 4. So the reason why it's quite a difficult one is because you've got quite a lot of things to do in the Dark Age. So you know, the time where you're doing the most of your build order, you've also now got microing your units to do on top of that. So if you're not careful, you could either end up screwing up your build order altogether because you're too busy microing, or you could be concentrating on your economy and your militia could go wandering off into the enemy town centre and die. So so it can be quite a tricky one, but it is an effective one. So hopefully you're better at microing than I am, and you'll be pretty good at this one and find it more beneficial. So the next villager to come out is going to lure the boar, as you can see, and the next one that's being created now is going to head towards the berries, make 2 houses before moving over to berries, and the next 3 villagers to come out are all going to go to berries, along with having a mill made as well. But yeah, if you are able to master this build, it's a really good one. A lot of the aim with the militia is to sort of cause a distraction. You're not necessarily looking at going in there to kill villagers. If you can, great, but it's more about distracting the enemy player, making him idle his town centre, making his villagers stop working, and just causing a bit of chaos really. Okay, so we're going to want to send a villager from the existing boar to go and lure the second boar, and your next villager to come out is going to go to collect 10 gold and then go over to wood. The next villager is going to go to make a barracks and then also collect wood afterwards. It's actually going to make a barracks and a house before going to wood. And from this point on, all of your remaining villagers need to go to sheep, or your new villagers that come out, either sheep or boar. But you're also going to want to send 3 villagers, when you've got the resources, to make 3 farms. So all you'll be doing is move in the villagers from the food that we're already collecting to make some farms. So we're going to be going up with a population of 28. So as soon as this barracks is made, you need to make 3 militia. So we've only got enough food for 1 at this point. Now we've got more, so we should be alright now. Yeah, but as you can see, we've got 3 queued up. So we needed to collect that 10 gold so that we had enough to make 3 militia and loom. So just make sure, as you can see, you're going around scouting the enemy base because you need to see where his resources are so that you know where to go and attack and cause your distractions. So once you've got your 3 militia, obviously a bit of misclicking going off there, go on the attack So once you've got all of your villagers, so there's going to be one more to come out to get us up to 28 population. So once we're at that population number, we're going to research Loom and then click up to the feudal age. So yeah, the militia are going in on the attack now. You're going to want to bring your scout back round to meet up with them, so you're attacking with your militia and your scout. Okay, so once Loom comes in, we're going to hopefully have enough resources to click up to the feudal age, like so. What we're going to do is take 6 villagers from the feud, collecting the sheep, and send them over to a second lumber camp and start collecting the wood. Actually, one of them is still hanging around here, chopping wood rather than going over there. That's just an error on my part. And then the other 4 from sheep are going to go and make a mine and start mining gold. And at this point, just with your troops, just go in, distracting them. So all those villagers have ran off from the woodline now. Managed to kill one of the villagers. Took a bit of damage on one of the militia, but generally it's paying off already. So we'll keep an eye on what's happening over here at the moment, because there's not much happening back at home. Whilst we wait for the feudal age to come in. So as you can see, what I'm doing is just attacking where possible, and then if it looks as though I'm going to be in trouble, I'll have to start running away again, like so. Okay, so once the feudal ages come in, send some villagers to make 2 archery ranges, and then all of your new villagers from this point are going to go to gold, so perhaps your next 4 or 5. And then once you've got that, it's pretty much just a case of keep making archers and start making some farms, so you can get up to the castle age really. You are also going to want to make a blacksmith so that you can research fletching, and also get double bit axe and horse collar when you can. Okay, so we're going to have a little look back at the attack. I can just see on the minimap they're walking off at the moment. But just send those villagers back to work when you have finished. Again, still not lost another militiaman yet, although it looks as though they are doing. In a second. Obviously this is where I must have gone off to look at the economy for a little bit. So it's easily done. You can set them on a different attack stance. It's always something I forget to do. That would just stop them wandering off. So as you can see, it's probably going to be one more villager to come out and go to the gold. But as you can see, we've got quite a few archers now. I'd probably say once you've got about 6 archers, go on the attack. Fletching is also on its way from the blacksmith as well. So when we go on the attack, we should have plenty of upgrades on the archers to go and do some real damage. So from this point, it's just a case of setting your gather points up towards the enemy base where you're going to be attacking, and all of your new units that come out will go straight up there and reinforce your attack. As you can see, we're just starting to get some farms down again now. So we've actually got, yeah, so there was one extra village gone there, so we've got 9 on gold. And then the rest are going to the straggler trees and starting to make farms. Every time I've got plenty of wood, which seems to be the case. At this point you can afford to take a villager off of wood and start just walling up around your base. When those villagers run out like that, just make some more farms. And again, back at the top here, we're just going on the attack, killing more and more villagers, getting plenty of damage in. But the enemy has made skirmishers, which is probably what you'll find. so you may have to do a little bit more micro. If you've still got your militia left, then great, because you'll be able to just attack with the militia like we are doing there, and that will really help matters. As you can see, we're killing off the skirmishers quite easily now because of the help of the militia. But that's pretty much it for this this one, guys. So thank you very much for joining me. Hope you've learned something from this, and hopefully you can master this build order and really take it to the enemy and start climbing that ranked ladder. So that's it, guys. I'll see you on the next one.